Good morning student. Today we are going to discuss basics operations on array. As we have discussed different basic operation of array like searching, insertion, deletion and merging. Today we are going to focus on the binary search and the sorting, that is of two types, bubble sort and selection sort. First, just recapitulate all the points which we have discussed in your previous class. First, searching. Searching, it means to find out an element in the existing array, that is searching. Searching is of two types, linear search and the binary search. Linear search is a process continue checking the existence of the given data in the list of array element one by one until the end of the array is reached. This process is called sequential search, or in short you can say that linear search will be implemented in the single dimension array, or you have to find out the element which you want to find in an array till the end of the array one by one on each and every position in the given array. If element found, then your search is successful, otherwise not successful. This linear search is also called sequential search. Now, next is your binary search. Binary search is another technique to search for an element in the given array in a minimum possible time. You have to find out the element in binary search also. In the existing array, you have to find the element by using the binary search with the minimum possible time. In binary search, we are dividing a array into two halves, which means desired element may be present in the first half of the array or second half of the array. This technique you use only when the array elements are sorted. Binary search is implemented only when array elements are in the sorted order. Just for example, the array is given over there. You can see here different elements are given in the array on their position. These are the position of the array 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and these are the values on their position. I want to suppose you want to search a number 31 in the given array, that is on first position. If you are using a binary search, first step you have to find out their middle element, first index and the last index, divide by 2 to find out the middle element. That is the formula you have to apply in the binary search. First index will be a 0 because we are using an array, and the last index will become a length minus 1. How many elements are there in the array? You have to reduce by 1 that, and that will become the last index position of the element in the array. Then divide by 2. First index is 0. You can see that last index is 6. The middle value will become 0 plus 6 by 2 is 3. On third position, the element which we want to search is not there. It means our search is unsuccessful. For that we have to follow second step. Compare the middle element of the array with the element to be searched. Middle element is 55. You have to compare the 55 with the element you want to search, that is 31. Compare the element 31 with the 55. If the element you want to search is less than the middle value, then the step will take place in the first half of the array. Search will be further take place in the first half of the array. The first index will remain the same and the last index of the element will become whatever the middle position you have got minus 1, that will become your last index. Middle position we have got is 3. We have got here middle value is 3. Then last index will, here you have to apply the formula to find out the last index position, that is 3 minus 1 is 2. Last index will become 2 and the first remain the same, that is 0 position. Now again you have to find out the middle element. Last index is 2 and the first index is 0. Find out the middle element, divide by 2, that is 1. On one position 31 element is there, yes, first position 31 element is there, then search is successful. This process you have to repeat till your element will not found again and again. You have to first element, last element, take the first index and the last index and find out the middle element. If the element is greater than the middle element. In this case, 31 is less than the middle value. If the element which we want to search is greater than the middle element, then you have to follow the third step. Then first index will become whatever the middle value you get plus 1, and the last remain the same. Last index in this case will remain same, and the first index position will become middle plus 1 again. Then you have to find again middle element. This process will continue till your element will not found or search which you want to search in your array. Otherwise it will display a message, search is unsuccessful or not, element not found in the array. Now we have discussed insertion and deletion also. Insertion is the process to insert an element in the existing array. Deletion is the process to delete an element from the existing array, that is deletion. When you delete an element from the existing array, that is deletion. When you search an element from the existing array, that is insert an element in the existing array, that is insertion. Now merging. Merging means to join two different arrays. Just for example, you have taken a two different array with a different name, with the name of A and B. Now you have to merge or join two arrays together to form a single array, that is known as merging. Now we are going to discuss the program based on the binary search. Binary search example, just you have to remember their algorithm or the logic through which you can find out the middle element. In this program, I have created a class with the name of binary search example. Now we are passing a value through the user. That's why I have taken here util. Import the util package here. Here we have taken a different variable with the name of num, item, first, last, middle, all are of integer type. Now we are passing the value through the user. That's why I have created a scanner class object. Scanner input, object name we have given here input, new scanner system.in. Enter the number of element. First you have to pass the number of element. Just for example, I have passed the number of element here. Number of element 5. I want to insert 5 element. Then num value will become 5. Here the size of the array will become 5. You can insert a maximum 5 element in the array. Now enter the number, enter 5 integer because we have given a 5 number here. Now loop will execute from 0 position to less than num, that is 4, because index start from the 0, the last element will go to the 4th position. One by one loop get incremented and value get inserted in the array. Here we have inserted the element. Just for example, we have entered the element here. As we have discussed the example, same example we will take here for your to clear your concept. 17 31 31 49 55 64 78 and 87. We have taken a different 7 element. First you have to find out the middle value. The element we want to search here is 30. The element we want to search here is 31 on first position. Now first you have to find out their middle value by using first index is 0, last index will be num minus 1. Total number of elements we have taken here 7, num minus 1, that is 6. The middle position will come here is 3, middle value is 3 will become here. Then the element which we want to search is less than the element on the middle position. Middle position element is your 55 and the element we want to search is your 31. Then searching will take place in the first half of the array, that is will become your first half, and that will become your second half of the array. Searching will take place in the first half of the array. Then you have to use first you have to check first element index is less than the last. Yes, first index is 0 and the last index is your 6. Is yes, less than, yes, then it will come inside the loop. Array of middle position element is your 55. 55 is less than the 55 is less than the item is your 31. I am writing here 55 is less than the 31. Then this part will 55 is less than the 31. No, this part will not execute. And 55 here, 55 equals to the 31. No, that part will not execute. Then else part will execute here. Whatever the your middle value minus 1 will become your last index. Middle value over is 3. Middle value is over 3. 3 minus 1. Your middle value will become here 2. Last index will become here 2, and the first will remain the same in this case. Again you have to find out the middle position. 0 plus 2, because your last index will become here 2. 0 plus 2 is 2, divide by 2. Then answer of the middle value will come 0. I'm writing here 0 plus 2 divide by 2. Answer will come here is 1. The element we want to find is on first position, that is your index position. The element on first position, it means your searching is successful. The first is greater than the last. If first element is greater than the last index, then element is not found, otherwise it will display a element found. Whatever the element here, it will found at location. Whatever the middle position plus 1, middle position plus 1, element will found out that position. I think all of you clear how to use the binary search. Same given in your book. You have to first practice and read the topic binary search from your book, page number 175. Now next we are going to discuss is your sorting. Sorting means to arrange the element either in the ascending order or descending order, or you can say that sorting means to arrange the elements in a specific order. Either you can arrange the element in ascending order or descending order. These elements or character or strings, you can sort them in alphabetic order. String sorting is done in the following two ways. Sorting are of two ways, that is your selection sort and your bubble sort. There are two types of sorting given in your syllabus, that is selection and the bubble sort. Bubble sort technique is as compared to selection sort is easier. Both are used to sort the element either in ascending or descending order. First we are going to discuss your bubble sort. This technique most widely used for the sorting the element in single dimension array. If you want to search an element sort the element in a single dimension array, for that we are using the bubble sorting. This technique, the array sequential scan several times, and during each iteration the pair of the consecutive elements are compared and interchanged. In this we are just comparing two consecutive elements, comparing just for example. You can see here example is given over there. In this I will explain you how to use the bubble sort. It will compare the two consecutive elements, whichever the small element will swap their position or interchange their position, interchange each other. It is an easier approach of the sorting as compared to selection sort technique. It takes a lot of time when the number of exchanges are more. If number of exchanges are more, then it takes a lot of time. Otherwise number will arrange in 2 or 3 pass. If number of elements are less, number of elements are more, then it will take a lot of time in the exchanges of number. Now it will compare two consecutive elements. You can see here different elements given over there in the array, like 9, 6, 24, 3, 11, 45, 2, 15. These are the different elements given on their different subscript, or you can say that position. In this we have to compare two consecutive elements. First 9, we are comparing the 9 element with the 6. Whichever the smallest element will come to the first, and the greatest element will go to the next position. In the first pass in the bubble sort, whatever the largest element in the given array will come to the last position. I will show you here. In the same way, when we are doing the second pass, second largest will come on their second last position. When we are doing the third pass, in the third pass, third largest element will come to their third last position. First we are comparing 9 with the 6. 9 is greater than the 6, yes. Then they both are compared each other, both are interchanged because 9 is greater. Whatever the greater element will shift toward the right, or you can say on the next position. When we are comparing 9 with the 6, they interchange their position. 6 will come on the 9th position, rest element will remain the same on their position. Now we comparing the next two consecutive elements. Two consecutive elements are your 9 and 24. They both are on their exact position, then there is no change in there. Then we are comparing next two elements, that is your 24 and 3. 24 and 3. 3 is less than 24. Earlier I said whatever the largest element will shift to the next position, they interchange their position or they swap each other. 3 will come ahead and the 24 will shift to the next place. Now next we are comparing 24 with 11. No change, again change. 11 will come ahead and 24 will go to the next position. Now next we are comparing the 45 with the 2. 45 with the largest and 2 is the smallest. 2 will come ahead and 45 will shift to the next position. Then we are comparing the 45 with the 15. 45 in 45 and 15, 45 element is greater, then it will shift to the next position and 15 element will come to the head position. They will interchange their position. Whatever the largest element given in the array, it will come to the, in the first part it will come to the last index position. It will come on the last index position in the bubble sort. Till the same process will repeat it again and again till when the all elements are not arranged in the array in bubble sort. Again this will become your new array, and in this array you have to compare two consecutive element each other, like 6 compare with the 9. They are on their exact, no change in there. Then 9 with the 3. 9 and 3, 9 is greater, then 3 will come ahead and 9 will shift to the next position. Then 9 with the 11, they are on exact position the next time. Then 11 with the 24, they are on exact position. Then 24 with the 2. One by one you have to compare each element with the consecutive elements. You have to compare each other and swap their position if the element is smaller. 2 is less than 24, 2 will come ahead and 24 will shift to the next position. Then 24 comparing with the 15. 15 is less and 24 is greater, then interchange their position. In this way 24 and when we are doing the second pass, we will leave the last element in the bubble sort. Okay. Now we are going to discuss the program based on the bubble sort. Before that I will show you the execution part of the binary search also, as we have discussed the program. Compile first, no syntax error, you can see at the bottom of the window. Close, right click void main to execute your program. Okay. Now enter the number of element I want to give here, 3. Enter 3 integer I have given, 3 value, which one to search. I said 3. 3 is found at the third position. By using the binary search logic or concept, it will search the element in the binary search. Next we are going to discuss bubble sort programming. In this I have created a class with the name of bubble sort. I have taken a different variable with the name of I, J, and temp. Temp variable we have taken up with the name of temporary variable because in this we are exchanging their position when we are comparing two consecutive elements in the bubble sort. Here I have taken an array of 50 size. We are passing the value through the user at the runtime. Then I have created a scanner class object in this. Now system.out.println total number of elements you have to pass. So how many elements you want to pass, that element will go. Just for example I have passed here total number of elements. Just for example I have given here 8. One by one you have to execute the loop and enter that element in the ARR array, and with the help of the object of scanner class, that is scan, all are of integer value. I am passing here different value which we have discussed in the examples also. 9, 6, 24, 3, 11, 45, 2, 15. These are the different value I have entered in the array. Now sorting array using the bubble sort. In this, loop start from the 0 position and it will goes to the n-1 plus plus n-1, that is the length of the array. We have given an 8 element, it will execute till the 7th position because first index start from the 0 position. Now we have executed another loop with the name of j n-1. Next time when loop will execute, that is execute in the after the first pass, loop will execute n-1 position, n-1 position, because in the first pass the largest element will go to the last index position. Now we are comparing the element here. J, we have taken this different element, that is your I value is 0, that is 9 element, and j also start from the 0, that is your 9 also. Now if j is greater than j plus 1, that is your j position, that is 0 position element, j plus 1 is 6. If greater than है, if 0 position element is greater than the first position element, then you have to interchange both the element, or you can say that swap both the element. If first element is greater than the, because we have used the logic here, j is greater than j plus 1, j element, that is 0 position, is greater than 1 position. If element is greater than the first position element, then they will interchange each other, because we are using the bubble sort. In this, two consecutive elements are compared. Then next time loop will execute, then I value for the 0 position it will execute, then I value will become 1, I value will become 1. In the first was j value is 0, n value is your 8 minus I is 0 minus 1, that is 7. Less than 7 the loop will execute, one by one it will compare it each and every element. Then where 9 to 24, no interchange, because the element is not greater than the next position element. In this way loop will execute one by one, it will compare the element and display. After that, comparing, interchange their position, then we are array will become sorted array successful. Then we have to display the element from 0 position to n less than n position, that is 7 position, and printing one by one of the array elements.